Hey guys, Languagehacker here, and today we're going to talk about Guff Druid. Now you might be thinking that Guff Druid is the cool combo direct Thar type thing where you pull Guff and then some Trogs, and that is a deck, but not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about Guff, the hero, and this cool deck that popped up over the past, I guess, day or so that is basically built around drawing Wildheart Guff, the hero, and then being able to use all the mana that you're gaining from your hero power ramping. So let's hop right into it. You'll see here the deck list. We top out at Guff, which is kind of weird, but I'll explain why in a second. We run a bunch of cards that either generate value, help us remove the board, or I guess are like tech cards. Now, the reason why Guff is the most expensive card in the deck is so that we can always draw it off of Capture Coldtooth Mine. This means that you almost always have Guff when you need him. Get Guff online, start hero powering, and for those who don't know, the hero power is gain a mana crystal or draw a card, which means that you can play Guff, ramp, and then draw through your deck and generate threats and removal as needed. Now, there's some important parts of the deck that might not seem too intuitive. Trog is kind of nice for a couple of reasons. Against slower decks, Owl Warlock is an example, you can play some early Trogs with some buffs like Mark of the Spike Shell, Mark of the Wild, or Ironbark to basically just win the game that way. If they can't answer it, you generally win the game. And if they do answer it, that's fine. You still go to your normal game plan. But it helps keep some of the slower decks in check. It's also technically just a one-drop. You can play the contest board against some aggressive decks, which is fine. And for the purpose of Trog being popular in the meta, that's why I've included a copy of Druid of the Reef. The initial list had a Jerry Carpenter to help draw Coldtooth Mine, but I felt that it was kind of meh. So I put in this as an answer to Trog because there's not too many answers in our deck against opposing Trogs because our deck is pretty spell heavy. Now, outside of that, we have Lunar Eclipses, we have Blademaster Samuro, which is important as well, which is also the only 4-mana card. So if you've already drawn Guff, Coldtooth Mine draws Samuro, which is good for clearing the board. And if you have both Coldtooth Mines, you can draw Guff, then draw Samuro, ramp up with Guff, then clear the board with Samuro. It's quite nice. On top of that, we have Lunar Eclipses, we have Ghidra as well as a removal option. We have a few tempo plays here with Mashifin and Viper. Viper's mostly there as tech cards against weapon decks. Owl Warlock, you can use it against Lightforged Carol's weapon Rogue, stuff like that. And it's tradable, so if you don't have what you want, you can trade it back into the deck. This could be cut for something else if you're not seeing too many weapon decks, though. Ibis is good. Not early, but after you've gotten 5, 6, 7 mana, you can use it just as a spot removal, or if you have enough mana later on, or if you survive long enough, you can just use Ibis as, I don't know, what, 16 mana, 25, or whatever the math is on it. You can make him a big threat, but it's also removal too, which is nice. We have Blooms to help with a bit of mana early on. I've found that blooming out Guff early can be really nice because sometimes your opponents might start pressuring you, and being able to just get the Guff online safely and start ramping with a hero power is pretty nice in that sense. The buffs are good to buff the Trog, but they're also good to buff Ghidra. They're good to buff Samuro, and I guess any minions. That's what buffs are used for. But particularly giving stuff taunt is nice, and once they have taunt, you can copy with Mark of the Spike Shell, which means you can get multiple Samuros, you can get multiple Scorpids for extra value generation, you can get multiple Mashifins, you can get multiple Mashifin Primes in the deck as well. And that's one of the reasons why Mashifin is in. It's a nice mid-range unit that you can put in that's not more expensive than Guff, so we keep the Coldtooth Mine interaction, but does give you some stuff later on once you have mana to use it with. You'll see pouches in the deck as well. If you pouch with more than 10 mana left over, it'll give you just 10 mana options, which is good. You can get Survival, which turns a lot of your threats into bigger threats. It turns your removal into threats as well, and it makes Trog insane, which is kind of funny as well. You can get Deathwing, you can get Lockcolor the Ice Lord, you can get Darkmoon Rabbit. There's some defensive options. There's offensive, defensive. You can get tech cards off of this as well. I've won a couple of games today going for Solar Pouch Mutinous against Mozaki Mage. There's a lot of flexibility with how this deck operates, and you'll kind of learn it as you go through the deck. I've really wanted to throw in something like a Nature Studies to get a bit more flexibility, but I'm not really sure what to cut. It might honestly just be better to cut Viper and put in 2 Nature Studies for some extra discover. Maybe some Pandaren Importers are an option as well. I looked at the spell pool of spells that aren't being run on the deck, and some of them are okay, but some of them are kind of poopy. So it might be better just to run Nature Studies in that sense. However, there's still enough Warlocks that I've opted to include the Viper. So let me show you guys a couple of cool games on how the deck plays out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're having fun with, and let me know if you try this deck out and if you've have some fun with it as well. Catch you guys next time.
Do you feel the storm coming?
I must protect the wild.
Let's try keeping this. What is Garrett leaving? Garrett's not the problem. It's not Garrett. Garrett's gonna be around for a while though. Another quest shaman? Hooray! Not quest shaman, okay. This gets me Guff. I could get you down, but I think Guff's more important, so I'll do this. Kept 3 cards. Sure. The insane mana sheet. Octobot and field contact are both very big problems. Passage is also a big fucking problem, but I don't think they're ever going to change that until it rotates. It's not really easy for me to clear that. Like I can lunar hero power, but it's like eh. Do I do it anyways? I could play you. Octobot at 3 health doesn't matter. Like look at the meta. Octobot's not winning because it has 4 health. It's winning because it's a fucking Emperor tick for 2 mana that you can use again with step, and you can run 2 of them.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, if you can make it not less than 1, that would probably help. Making Octobot a legendary would be interesting. Be interesting. Am I copying Gidra this turn and not ramping? I think I am, because I'm kind of dying.
Nature speaks to me. Listen.
It's a bit too much on board. This doesn't make sense to me. When a minion's already frozen for it to take extra damage. Seems fucking stupid.
Nature speaks to me. Listen.
The iron divine is mine.
I want a tempo trog here. I'm under too much pressure. I need to slow it down a bit, so if they have to take their turn and not play spells, then cool. They're running multicaster. I don't know if the normal list runs multicaster, so this might be a bit more combo heavy, but maybe not. Okay, so we forced them to do that. Oh, they have the frostbite too. Okay, we didn't force them to do anything then. I can get Samro, it just doesn't fucking do anything. Well, we're not dead here. I should look up these lists because I actually don't know what they're running. Well, I missed quite a few hero powers, but I feel like I actually need the tempo. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're definitely dead if this is Yashraj. They run Serpent Shrine, right? So I guess I'm gaining some mana here. And some armor. And hoping it's enough. Yeah, these will do. These will do, yeah. Okay, winnable. Winnable. Man, we should run. We should run Cenarian Ward, huh? Dun, 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 dun. No, you can't run Snare and Ward because you want Cold Tooth Mine to draw Guff. Breezy boy. What you do to me? What you do? You are. Power of the Wild is interesting, but is it good? Sure. It's good enough. It's a lot of stats. It's not great, but the pouch I can't use this turn anyways. They need second Snowfall Guardian here to freeze the board. Ironbark's quite nice. Let's check this box first. Not very good. These cards don't do anything. Do I want an extra 1/2? I mean, they're out of freezes. I might as well help us play around another devolving. And swing because it might get frozen. I wanted Pouch or Ibis. Or Spike Shell.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Well, that's a good reason to have Trog, I guess. Oh wow, first card devolving. That's really cool. It's wacky. Oh, Revolve's fine, actually. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Oh no, not a snowball fight. Fine. Do we go for solar survival? Is one survival enough? 10, 13 plus 12? It is enough. So we go for solar pouch. One survival's lethal. Fuck. Does this deck have real potential? Well, we've been winning some games with it. We have been winning some games with it. It's probably not top tier. Do you do 3? You do 3. Okay. Seems quite good. 1 and
The sea floor be its own.
we did it. We won the video game. Man, Snare and Ward is so good.
Your time ends now.
I must protect the wild.
This is reasonable. It's not Guff though. I'll keep Lunar. I have seen, I think, like one Doomhammer Shaman. And I remember who was playing it. I probably don't need to keep you, but whatever, it's fine. Oh boy, it's Quest Shaman. Woo! I would like Guff, thank you. Cookie is a really good card, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Could you repeat that?
Do I just kill you? They lose value. I think I do just kill you.
Nature speaks to you. Listen, listen.
Like, this matchup actually can be about value, and they're not really progressing quests, so if this sticks, we can mark it next turn. Maybe, we might not. Oh, that's lucky, they drew the bolt. Sag. Dun, 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 dun. Surely I can't deviate again, can I? Even though I drew the Viper. Do I even keep the Viper? I mean, it's acceptable tempo, it's just not great tempo. I think I do keep it. They don't have that many proactive plays. Yeah. Like, if they're committing this early to try and smork me and I survive, then I will win on value. That's just probably the best thing you can get off of it. I mean, I guess guidance is better, but it's fine. Oh, Guff is not the best. Guff is good, but not the best. Oh, that's nice. I miss a hero power here if I'm gonna ooze. I think it's fine though. I'm liking the counter pressure. And it makes it more likely I can stick the Samuro. Popping Samuro's not bad either. Beautiful order. Used to smoke. Drink stupid wine. To have a good time. On fun. Yes. What a fucking guidance. When I'm just kicking back with you. Love, love, love.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
Time with you. 5 years time. 5 years time. Am I copying you? I am copying you. That seems good against that deck. Bloom Spike Shell I can use with Ibis, but I feel like copying this is smarter.
The storm is in me.
Mm. I still have double pouch left for solar stuff and moonlit guidance. Sure. I want to pressure, but like, I want to protect the tormentor. It's unfortunate. They're at least not progressing quest. Sure. They get to kill a tormentor, but that's fine. They don't have much left. They do have guidances though in the deck, so they can complete quests without too much issue. You are running way too many cards that don't progress quest, my friend. Or maybe they just drew poorly and I'm being results oriented here. Good luck, me. I think we did it. Yeah, they haven't had multicast yet. That's fair. Oh. No. I'm talking out of my ass. They probably have acceptable cards. Trogzor. Look at his belly. Look at the belly. Oh wow, that was a good draw. I get 2 Trogs out of it at least. Yogg for culture. Yeah.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
This game is losable. But unlikely. See, look at that. Now we're starting to win some games of Hearthstone. We started really poorly, but now it's doing better.